Last week, Anthropic announced a $1.5 billion joint venture with Blackstone and Goldman Sachs to build an AI-native enterprise services firm. Just a few days ago, OpenAI launched the OpenAI Deployment Company to help businesses build and deploy AI. The two foundation labs of this entire industry just publicly declared what's coming next. And it's not what most people think. I run an AI consulting business. We have completed over 50 projects across 15 industries and generated about $1 million in revenue. I can say that the new era of AI consulting officially started, and we are at day one. For every dollar companies spend on software, they spend $6 on services. The software gets cheaper as AI gets better, but the need for someone to make AI work in your business gets bigger. That's the $1 trillion shift AI labs just bet on. 3 roles will decide who wins it, and here is the first. For 20 years, the SaaS playbook was simple. Companies bought tools. The tool sat in their software stack, the team learned the tool, and the work got done. But that stopped working when AI showed up. Because AI isn't a tool, it's a capability. And capabilities don't sit in a software stack. They have to be applied every day to the actual work of an actual business. But most companies don't know how to do that because they have been buying tools for 2 decades and nobody trained them to buy outcomes. Look at the receipts. MIT studied 300 enterprise AI deployments last year. 95% delivered no measurable profit impact. Companies bought the AI tools, but almost none of them got the value. And the AI startups that bet their entire business plan on selling those tools also got eaten. Jasper was the hottest AI writing startup of 2022. They raised $125 million to build an AI tool that turned prompts into marketing copy. Customers loved it and paid for it. But then ChatGPT launched. It could produce the same blog posts, the same emails, the same ad headlines. So Jasper got eaten alive and their valuation collapsed. So this is what shifted. The new buyer doesn't care about AI tools or AI models. They care about the results AI gets them. A coffee chain doesn't want an AI agent. They want their point of sale systems to talk to each other. So the morning rush stops bleeding revenue. An insurance brokerage doesn't want an AI chatbot. They want their underwriters to stop drowning in data entry. So your job, if you are going to win in this AI native era, is to know which AI delivers which result and to deliver it. AI is only the engine, the outcome is the product. This is the rule I learned the hard way. We have been working with a company called Flight Free Run. They are Saudi Arabia's leading parkour company. They came to us asking for a chat agent for their customer support. So we started building. It was one of our biggest custom development projects at the time. But about a few weeks into building the product, we hit a wall. Their data was scattered across multiple systems. Their workflows weren't documented. And the teams weren't really aligned on what they actually needed. So we realized we were trying to plug AI into a business that isn't ready for AI. So we did something that felt risky at the time. We halted the project. Instead, we offered to run an AI audit. That audit turned into one of our longest working relationships. Today, Flight Free Run has an ongoing project that's valued at over $20,000. The project includes a custom CRM and chat and voice agents, all live, all in production. Once we understood what the business actually needed, we could build the AI that fit it, instead of trying to force the business to fit the AI. The reason 95% of AI pilots fail is the same reason our build hit a wall. The world has been buying AI tools and AI implementation. What it actually needs is AI diagnosis. You can't plug AI into a business that isn't ready for AI. Memorize that line, because the next decade of consulting belongs to people who internalize it. The CEO of Capgemini went on record 3 months ago saying AI was supposed to be the end of consultants. it's not happening. He's right, consulting isn't dying, but he's wrong about why. People see McKinsey deploying 25,000 AI agents and assume the consultants are afraid. Wrong. The reality is, McKinsey figured out the secret first. The era of AI as a product is ending. The era of AI delivered by humans with agents is beginning. Look at the pattern. A startup called Inflection raised $1.5 billion to build a consumer AI assistant. Microsoft absorbed the team. Another AI startup called Character AI had millions of users loving the product. Google absorbed it too. Adept built AI agents and Amazon got them. And dozens of smaller startups that just built thin tools on top of ChatGPT got eaten alive within a year. They all had the product. What they didn't have was the services layer. Somebody embedded with real customers turning AI into actual business outcomes. The product itself is no longer the moat. Now consider who's actually winning. McKinsey's consulting revenue grew almost 6% in 2025. Double the prior year. A quarter of BCG's $14 billion revenue last year came from AI consulting alone. Anthropic and Blackstone just put another $1.5 billion on top of that bet. The labs themselves are saying, we will build the model, somebody else has to deliver it to businesses. That someone is the AI native consultant, the person who knows the business, knows AI, and knows how to put them together so they work. I will give you the proof inside our firm. We worked with an insurance brokerage called IBS, one of the largest in Turkey. They paid us $10,000 for an AI audit. We were embedded with them for 45 days across 10 departments. We didn't sell them AI. We diagnosed where AI fits, where it didn't, and where the business actually needed first. The output of that audit was $498,000 in projected first-year savings, a 50x return on a $10,000 engagement. What they paid us for wasn't AI. It was judgment about where AI fit in their business. That's the AI native consulting era in one transaction. The product isn't the model or the agent. The product is the judgment. And the judgment is the one thing AI can't deliver on its own. The era of selling AI is over. What's starting now is the era of building AI-ready businesses. Every credible signal is pointing in the same direction. The window is wide open. If you are sitting on the sidelines waiting for the AI consulting opportunity to be obvious, I can say that it's obvious now. And this isn't just for big firms. One of our coaching members, Martin, closed an 8-figure company for a 4-week audit using this exact approach. He's a university student. If you want the full breakdown of how I built the AI consulting business behind all of this, I made an entire video that walks through every step. Click the video you see on the screen to watch it. Remember, we are at day 1 of the AI native consulting era. The companies who become AI native will outgrow their peers, and the consultants who help them become AI native will own the next decade.